Okay, vote 5 for an extra congregate point. Epic boss fighter. 6:04 p.m. Kill the boss at a faster rate. Okay, so we have the big spider as the first boss. Believe me, though, you're gonna have to up your health by a lot. Not worth it, believe me. If it's not permanent, it's not worth it. Because then you'll just be worse off once it wears off. Sure, you'd be on top of the world, but once it wore off, you'd be back where you started. It really wouldn't be worth it. First boss defeat. El Tanko! Third run. Now here's the question about the robot suit. Does it last forever? If it doesn't, then it's really not worth it. Now let's go to Tanko. Do they give official names for all the bosses? The closer you get to killing the boss, the stronger the boss is. This is the latest entry in the evolution of bosses. Games like Epic Crab Battle and any game with a big, strong boss is effectively defined. the very characteristic of a boss. Tank goes out. Who's next? It's Dragon. Or, I guess if he doesn't come out. The robot suit is mighty expensive. Spider. Silky. That's good. Silky. Tango. Yeah, those are the nicknames for the first boss and the second boss respectively. And the third boss with this name is I just got a 5-point ingredient there. But is it permanent? You'll be able to kill bosses twice as fast. The first time it doubles the rate at which you kill bosses, making you able to kill Silky with ease, and Tanko also somewhat with ease. The third boss, Eyeball. Yep, just Eyeball for the third boss. Fourth boss. Cat guy. No wait, it should be more basic. Spud. Yeah, that's good. Spud for the fourth boss. Now we're the second time you upgrade the number of bullets you fire, it only increases your speed by 50%. Each new bullet is less effective than the last, but still makes you faster nonetheless, just not as much. And just because you're able to kill Tanko in probably less than 20 seconds, you might still get hit in those less than 20 seconds. Eyeball. You might be able to kill him in just 2 appearances. and get right on this fight. Actually, since cacti are called Thorn, not Spike, I should change his nickname to Thorn. Thorn, yeah, the fourth boss's nickname is Thorn. And the fifth boss's nickname, I would like to call Outer. Outer. The fifth boss's nickname shall be Outer, because he looks like an alien. He's desperate. The next best thing to upgrade is his attack speed. Now you can probably kill Silky so fast that he doesn't even have time to attack. And by the time Tanko attacks, he's pretty much dead. And Eyeballs, let me tell you, now you can kill him with ease. You can almost kill him in one swoop. And Thorn. Now let me tell you about Thorn. You can take out Thorn pretty quickly too. Although he does have time to attack, by the time he actually brings out his allies, he's almost dead. I'm gonna have to save up my money, I guess. One boss down. Some more. 9 more to go. In fact, with this powerful a gun, you're expected to last until at least the 3rd boss without getting hit once. And you're expected to drain the 3rd boss's health by at least half before you do get hurt. Of course, you might manage to last much longer than that. Thorn. This time, it's only 25% increase. But believe me, you can't deny it, there's still an increase in speed. Now we can probably kill Tanko before he attacks. Or, if we fail to do that, he only attacks for about a second or two. You could probably kill Eyeballs in one swoop now, which I just did. And Thorn, by now you should easily be able to beat him, if you're agile. By now you should be able to beat him with every time. Outer. Imagine how frequent his laser blasting is. Once he's almost dead. Does that make any logical sense? The boss's attack seems stronger the closer he gets to dying? Now he really is almost dead. Came extremely close to killing him. Simply increase the damage of each bullet. That'll allow you to kill bosses super fast. Silky and Tanko all disappear without even getting to attack. An eyeball disappears in the blink of an eye. While Thorn gets derooted, uprooted. And Outer has a pretty good chance of having no choice but to get out of the game. Oh, the 6th boss. And I would call this Super Tanko. That's this boss's nickname. Super Tanko. Don't worry, I give credit for that. The only reason you would get an Ellie droid, let alone 2, is just simply so you can look tougher, do more damage. Having Ellie droids is simply cool. Silky doesn't even appear now. Thorn, he's about to get uprooted. Outer. Let's get the robot suit. Tanko. Eyeball. Thorn. Outer. This one's Outer. Super Tanko. The robot suit increases everything by 1. Effectively turning you superhuman. That robot suit, we're practically superhuman. But then again, if we're taking up these super tough bosses, then I guess we already are. Super Tanko. Filthy Tanko. Filthy Tanko. Eyeball. Filthy Tanko. Eyeball. Thorn. Outer. Man, Tanko disappeared in almost no time at all. Practically a nanosecond. Or a millisecond, I guess. I will defeat all 10 bosses. We really shouldn't get hurt here. It really doesn't matter how many lasers you shoot, but there is Super Tanko. Super Tanko. Who's next? Rocky. This one's probably another temporary thing. Instead, let's get an upgrade that'll actually benefit our team. Such as increasing the number of shots to an even higher level. Yeah, Tanko was disappearing in no time. It takes very little time to get good at these games. Super Tanko. Rocky. Well, we got Rocky, Meg, Iron. Thinking of nicknames. Robobot. That's it, Robobot. He is the 8th boss. Having 3 droids to deflect bullets from you is pretty cool. Thorn, right off the bat. Outer. Super Tanko. Rocky. Robo-Boss. I hit enough to further increase my number of bullets. At least increase damage. Super Tanko. You actually have a chance of managing to defeat Super Tanko without getting hurt. Rocky. Robo-Boss. Let me tell you about Robo-Boss. He is real tough. But believe me, he's not the toughest boss. So, expect greater horrors once you manage to defeat him. To successfully defeat him, you have to last on the battlefield for a pretty long time. Look at that. And it only gets worse once he launches his missile attack. But he heals himself. Texture. That's the only thing I can think of. Texture. For that boss, that's all I can think of. Hector. Because it has a lot of hexagons. At least I think it has hexagons. More damage, more bullets, and more damage for the droid alloys. Now we're up to outer rank. Able to defeat him before he wakes up. Super Tanko. It is pretty much always expected of you to at least make it to Robo-Boss. Now, see how quickly you can master this game? Hector. Wait a minute. He has a lot of shapes. So let's call him Polygon. Yeah, Polygon. Polygon. Silky, Tanko, Eyeball, Thorn, Outer, Super Tanko, Rocky, Robobot. See how memorable all these names are? The maximum amount of bullets. Still getting hurt by Tanko, Super Tanko. Robobot. The minimum requirement now for me is to always make it to Robobot. Although I'm one upgrade away from making it a requirement to always make it to Polygon. His bullets move slow, but he has so much health that it feels like it essentially takes an eternity to kill him. And one bullet does a lot of damage. And the amount of bullets he has, and the speed of some of them probably increases as you get closer to killing them. Maxing damage and maximum number of bullets. Well, the only thing you can do now is increase the attack speed. I'm going to continue training myself to remember my nicknames for all the bosses. It's so easy to make up a boss. Believe me. There are countless bosses in video games. There is practically one for every video game. So you can easily earn a reputation for being good at killing bosses if you know all the strategies from all the bosses. This is Polygon. You see, the idea of making a boss is so popular these days that whoever made this game decided to crank the whole boss trope up to 11 and make 10 different bosses in one game. 10 bosses, just one game. How cool is that? Oh yeah, we're as fast as we can be. And we still get hurt by Outer. That's kind of embarrassing. Polygon. Now let me max out our attack as much as possible. All you have to do now is simply last long enough. Wait a minute. Polygon down. Flood. That's what I'd like to call the very last boss. Flood. Because he looks like, well, he does look like Flood, right? That's the last part of the strategy. Simply lasting as long as you can. Now we're up to Super Tanko range, meaning the first boss we officially see is Super Tanko. All bosses below Super Tanko are now considered low level. Once getting to the very last boss is a pretty big milestone. Getting to the final boss is the second biggest milestone. And the only milestone bigger is actually beating the final boss. But I digress. I actually managed to destroy one of its critical points, and it can done. Flood. He really does look like Flood. If you don't kill him quick, he gets hard fast. Believe me when I say that. Getting hurt by Super Tanko is obviously very embarrassing because he is the first boss to see. And plus I need as much help as I can get here so I stand a chance with Flood. Here he is. Oh wait, no, there's still Polygon. Getting hurt too much by Polygon will make it nearly impossible to kill Flood. Yep, that's Flood. And unless you're careful, Flood will easily take you down. These fighters do lots of damage. Don't get hurt by Super Tanko, and don't get hurt by Rocky. And don't get hurt by Robo Boss. Essentially, you just want to go as long as possible without getting hurt at all, so you minimize how much you get hurt. So you have as much health as possible for the final boss, which is Blood. This is Polygon. We are currently fighting Polygon, and he is the second to last boss. Blood is the very last boss. I have very simple names for all of the bosses. Very simple names. But they work. They work. And this is Blood. So, Rocky, you just severely reduced my chances of beating Blood. One hit could potentially make it impossible for you to defeat Blood, especially on the later boss fight. 2 hits, and now that's another thing. Whereas 1 hit, 3 hits. This is how many times I just got hit by Polygon. Is the reason why I said Rocky just severely reduced my chances of beating Blood. And there's Blood. So here's the plan. Don't get hurt by any of the bosses. Any of the bosses before Blood. Robo boss. Will this be a perfect run? Or will this be a not so perfect run? That all depends on Polygon. Alright, this is going to be a perfect run, which means our highest chance of killing Blood. And we start the battle off right. Sludge is out. I just got a 15-point congregate there. Great! Okay, so here it goes. Silky, Tanko, Eyeball, Thorn, Outer, Super Tanko, Rocky, Robobot, Polygon, Sludge. I did it! I did it! Let's just see how long it can last. Just a bit of a joke, really. Bosses have more health. Are you kidding? Anyway, it's currently 6:51 p.m. Till next time.